This house spotted.
I've spotted something interesting. Shh! I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
I feel uneasy here. I better keep my weapon at the ready. This seems to be broken.
This seems to be broken.
This seems to be broken.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceit in life. I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her trick... I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. Run if you like, Defiler.
Sigurd grant me swiftness. Into the fray once more.
Now you see me, soon you won't.
Baking like a cake.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
I needed that.
Good as a new penny.
It ain't the local pig swill they sell for ale. Just hold your tongue with you, Bibius. Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
So, you're sorcerers, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a two-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city.
What the hell's happening down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle their big brutes. What the hell's happening down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle their big brutes.
Chaos grips my hands today.
Holy encouragement!
Quick-tempered and fleet-footed. My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
What the hell's happening down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle their big brutes. track! Prepare to be pulled!
Back on my feet again.
How could that happen?
Into the fray once more.
hell's happening down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle their big brutes.
One man's trash is another man's trash. You were right there.
now.
Into the fray once more. orcs had a human commander.
How
Well,
very
Phineas
curious.
and Junius. Did
And
they
how
hear the
very
fight?
disquiet. One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours. Vengeance will be ours.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours. One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Unbelievable! You watched your brethren be slaughtered while you twiddled your thumbs? What's the problem now? We didn't hear a thing.
Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it?
We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it.
Liberators of liquor, too, aren't we?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius? Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs. Don't be cross. Have a sip. Why don't you?
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I did. What do you want to know?
Your thumbs?
So, it's Jake you're looking for. No, we didn't hear a thing.
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood, being used as a water fountain by his own pet monk.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish flirt, that one.
As if that proves anything. Just keep your trap shut, will you, Bibius?
Soyseal, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, which of the two would you be, then?
Just cut the cackle, will you, Bibius? Now then, stranger, if it's the city of Soyseal you're looking for, you're heading in the right direction. Even though most folks are trying to escape rather than reach the damn place these days. Not that I could blame them. This place is cursed, I tell you. First the dead rise from their graves, and then entire tribes of orcs sound the trumpets of war. You take to the rifle, lass. Bunch of barbaric... protecting the rear.
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, baby-ass?
Fairly well. Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it?
You craven chickens! You cowered here while the rest of us fought?
Well, were our orders to guard the bridge or not?
You craven chickens! You cowered here while the rest of us fought?
Oh, fairly well.
Hail, Source Hunter! Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Sicile? Bloody orcs are at it again! Beats me what on earth they want in Sicile. This is their second attack within as many weeks. And their second defeat. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here. It's hard to say. That ship needs attention, and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special Source Hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to a rain cloud? I'm a proud legionnaire, and always will be. But I thought we'd be doing more slashing and less dying when we landed in Sicile. Oh, the Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicile, comrade.
Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it? Fairly well. Lovely day for a swig and a song. Fairly well.
You cowered here while the rest of us fought?
Lovely day for...
What's the problem?
Fairly well.
What sort of... Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city. So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wing. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. To be out in the night. To stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meow. Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane. A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but unfortunately that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure. The fools. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the... And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you...
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like I have my work cut out for me.
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse, snooping around? If it's conversation you're looking for, I'd recommend my comrade Florius, or as I prefer to call him, Loose Lips McGee. As for myself, my job is to protect this warehouse, not chit-chat with intruders. That idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. I only hope he gets transferred out of this warehouse and straight to the perimeter. Let him rot off as zombies here instead of mine. Even thinking of him turns one into a gabbing hen. Please.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got no fowl.
Drink and gamble. That's all we do around here. Hope you fare better, Source Hunter.
I've spotted something.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps...
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite bad. No matter.
Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success.
Yeah? Certainly. What would you like to know? The Councillor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be... From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
So, which of...
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let us see
A source hunter will always receive a warm welcome at the Town Hall of Sicil. I'm sure Mayor Cecil is looking forward to making your acquaintance.
A stitch in time, eh, friend?
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer, then. Closer. My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city... My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Sicil, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Sicil through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.